chaired the meeting, while leaders from over 20 countries will participate. The summit aims to end the war in Gaza, enhance efforts to bring peace and stability in the Middle East, and usher in a new phase of regional security and stability. UN Secretary General Astane will attend the peace summit. The ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas entered into effect on Friday. The first phase of the plan includes Israeli troop withdrawal from Gaza City, Rafah, Han Yunis, and the north, the opening of 5 crossings for aid, and the release of hostages and prisoners. A Hamas source said the Rafah crossing between Gaza and Egypt is set to reopen next week to allow limited movement of people. Australian airline Qantas says the personal data of more than 5 million customers has been released following a cyber attack in June. Qantas is one of 39 companies that were compromised by the group that targeted customers of software giant Salesforce. The responsible group has threatened to release stolen data unless the ransom is paid by Salesforce by a deadline on Saturday. U.S. President Donald Trump says he's directed Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to use all available funds to ensure troops receive their pay on Wednesday amid the ongoing federal government shutdown. Trump said they have identified funds to do this, and Hegseth will use them to pay the troops. The U.S. federal government entered a shutdown on October 1st, marking the first of its kind in nearly 7 years. Troops are at risk of not receiving their next paycheck on Wednesday. An explosion at a munitions factory in the U.S. state of Tennessee has killed 16 people. Authorities say no survivors have been found. The explosion was felt for miles from level headquarters of Accurate Energetic Systems near Nashville. Mitch McCann reports from Tennessee.
The explosion took place on Friday morning at Accurate Energetic Systems, a munitions plant around 90 minutes from Nashville, Tennessee. The cause is under investigation. Sheriff Davis says the scene is extremely challenging for officials to comb through. The initial blast scattered unexploded ordnance or military materials across the site, adding increased danger to the mission. While investigators comb through the scene, there are now questions about the safety of the munitions facility, amid reports of an explosion in 2014 that left 1 person dead and of 2 suffering seizure events in 2019 due to chemical exposure. Friday's incident is particularly difficult for a community that remembers another disaster, major flooding in 2021 that left 20 people dead near the town of Waverly.
Torrential rains and landslides, which have battered Mexico in recent days, have killed at least 40 people. The rains intensified by a tropical storm have triggered widespread damage across several states. Authorities are assisting families of the victims and thousands of people affected by the